Always is. That's why we love our LAN tournaments, right? Some players shine, some players crumble, others are unaffected. But we'll see how Soniqs change. Honestly, I don't even think they have to change up the draft. The way they played was completely fine. They just got overwhelmed because of itemization errors. So perhaps Fnatic will do some adjustments. We shall see. We shall find out.
10 seconds remaining.
Maybe one of these
5
teams might
seconds
want to play a
remaining.
quicker lineup.
Quincy Cruz,
Something that isn't so late game oriented, right? Not going to the late PL build, not going to the late Medusa build, maybe more tempo, more pressure.
Yeah, I think that's the correct way to play Dota right now. Anyways, win the lanes, pressure enemy, take the area away from them, become too big for them to handle, and just run them over.
5 seconds remaining.
So Timber IO banned.
Yeah. Usually
Fnatic's
taking
turn to pick.
bonus time off your first 2 bans is not a great sign. Like, because that's preparation you can do no matter what, right?
For sure, but maybe feeling the last game, right? Like this time they went to the Death Prophet, so I don't blame them for taking a couple of seconds to
10 seconds
check
remaining.
in on what they want.
5 seconds remaining.
We saw in the last game the bans of a lot of 5 positions with that heal, Dazzle, Warlock, Enchantress, all getting banned out. Will they do it again?
Fnatic, what's the Dawnbreaker is a great choice. They're gonna go first pick puck again. All right.
And the puck did okay. I guess it is open to where they want to put it, but at the same time, like it as the game went on, obviously, I think Jabs played it well enough where those fights at the end, he was focusing the supports, but that early game didn't exactly... It left a lot to be desired, right? The early mid-game from him.
Yeah, but that's the problem also of an offlane puck, right? You aren't nearly as strong as you would be in other lanes.
Quincy Cruz, turn Fnatic.
Yeah, he did get caught out a little bit too much, but he still did his job very well. So, same opening, both teams. What did they pick last? Was it a task they picked?
Yes.
10 seconds.
No, it was a Death Prophet they picked. Yeah, Puck Death Prophet.
And then it was
5 seconds remaining.
Puck Death Prophet and then Tusk. So they go into the Tusk now instead. Okay.
See, we were right. We were predicting what they were going to pick next. We got it. Nailed it.
Yeah, I mean, Tusk is just so amazing against Kunkka. Can save from the X mark every time. The bolt combo. Not bad against Winter Wyvern either.
5 seconds remaining.
Nice.
Quincy Cruz, turn to
Bristle.
ban.
Safe Flame Bristle getting banned.
Ooh, yeah. The menace of matchmaking right now.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
We'll see if they want to stick with something similar to last game or not, because it's usually one more of the teams that succeeds the best when they do have that late game advantage. But that's always the thing. When you're looking for late game advantages, you have to make sure that every item you buy is the correct item. Like, you cannot have any wasted items along the way.
Right.
Because otherwise all the sacrifices you make towards getting there
turn to
kind of like rendered useless, right? Meaningless. Absolutely worthless, B-Cop. You can be winning 99% of the game. If you ultimately lose, then what? Nobody will remember you.
I'll remember
10
me.
seconds remaining.
I'm not saying you in particular.
5 seconds
More
remaining.
like you as in the team that won 99% of the time.
Right.
Because otherwise,
Quincy
LGD would be
turn to ban.
the most legendary team there is. Is there any team that came closer to winning it twice and just not winning it? No, right?
Well, 3 times, kind of, right? TI8 second, TI9 third,
10
TI10
seconds
second.
remaining.
Yeah, third doesn't count.
Okay, fair enough.
5 seconds remaining.
Fair enough.
Top 3 never counts. The worst tournaments are when it's single elimination and you have to play a third, fourth place match. You win the third place match, but you know that you lost. You're just third place. Like, you feel so bad.
It's good money, though.
Sometimes.
So let's see if they continue to ban these
Fnatic's turn to
these
ban.
5s. Yep. Warlock, Enchantress, maybe the Dazzle next, unless they want to pick it. They've got first pick in the next phase. It would be Winter Wyvern 4, Dazzle 5, potentially, if they go that route. So I'm going to assume they're going to want to ban it.
Yeah, last game,
10
I think they
seconds
picked the Shadow
remaining.
Shaman for the offlane. See if they want to stick with that or
5
pick something
seconds remaining.
new. But again, I'm very much on board with what Soniqs did last game. I don't think they lost the game due to draft or anything. So why change anything if it worked?
Quincy Crew's turn to ban.
Banning TA. Okay. I'm going to stick with the Dazzle. I think that's the ban.
All right.
10 seconds
See
remaining.
if you're right or not.
Probably not. Never am.
5 seconds remaining.
If you're right this time, your prize is a massive jar of nothing.
Okay. I mean, it's a massive jar. I could ferment some peppers in there, make a hot sauce. I'm okay with that.
No, I mean, the jar is
Quincy
also nothing.
Crew's turn
Ooh, ferment
to pick.
some honey and garlic. Nice. I get that jar. Dazzle banned. Easy
A
call.
jar of nothing is also nothing, though.
Yes,
So
but
you're
the jar is all I need.
Yeah, but you're also not getting the jar because it's made of nothing.
Oh. I don't like this game anymore.
Well, I'm sorry, man. Sometimes being
10
right
seconds remaining.
doesn't help. You know? Again, you can be right 99% of the time, but
5
then
seconds
they
remaining.
take your jar away from you. What do? Also, why do you like fermenting stuff so much? Is there like something I should know about you?
It's good. Good flavors. You can make so many things with fermentation.
Like fermented cheese?
I don't ferment cheese, but I've fermented peppers, made my own hot sauce, fermented garlic and some honey. Could also
I'll
do
never
it.
forget that
Fnatic's turn
weird
to
sauce that we ate with the chicken and...
That wasn't fermented, though. That was just the
Yeah,
cheese.
Ukraine.
Rubik getting picked up, so Winter Wyvern 5. Or actually, it could be Rubik 5. We've seen Rubik 5 a couple times.
Yeah, but we don't want to see it anymore.
10 seconds remaining.
If Fnatic win
5
this,
seconds remaining.
they're almost guaranteed upper bracket, no?
What would they be at? They would be at
Fnatic,
8 and
turn
6.
to pick.
OG won their first game, so they're 6 and 5. If they win 2-0, they're 7 and 5. It would be close. I think they would need to maybe win one more game, depending on results.
And the last series is against Talon, who are
10 seconds
dead
remaining.
last right now. The Fnatic
5 seconds
and
remaining.
the SEA showdown.
Go to the Chen. Another healing support. Can only ban so many.
Quincy Crew's
We've
turn
seen
to
Chen's
pick.
rush the mech. Now they go to the Necro. That was something you were talking about for Soniqs in the first game, and this time Fnatic are the ones who pick it up this time.
Yeah, so they're going for a very aggressive 5-man lineup. See what carry when I last
10
pick something I could
seconds
like and could work
remaining.
perfectly. They need some answers
5
and some good
seconds
AoE damage.
remaining.
Honestly, though, they already have a very good draft against what Fnatic has. Like Kunkka, Wyvern, Rubik, that's a lot of damage. See what they want to top it up with. Just looking through the heroes. And they could go Brewmaster again if they wanted to. Beastmaster is quite nice as well.
feel like the
Fnatic's
Beastmasters we've seen
turn
so
to
far have been a
ban.
little bit lackluster, and they go back
Medusa
into
again.
Medusa.
I mean, it's a great Medusa game again, you know? Like, I like that they're not shying away what they did from the first game, because it worked. It really did.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Guess it's going to come down to itemization, right, and doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Do you just try to go back to the
Quincy
PL if it stays
Cruz,
available,
turn to
or look
ban.
for an illusion hero again?
That's definitely a possibility again, yeah. Like, PL looked strong last game, looked strong this game again. I gotta admit that I'm not entirely sure what the Rubik is there for. Like, he has some decent spells to steal, sure, but it looks kind of
10
random, like out
seconds
of nowhere.
remaining.
Right.
5 seconds remaining.
Feels like it maybe doesn't
Fnatic's
offer
turn to ban.
exactly what you want. I would probably assume that this is going to be PL and potentially like a Naga Siren ban out.
Naga's not nearly as annoying as PL, and you still have the offlane to pick as well. But it could be, if they're really
10
afraid of it.
seconds remaining.
Yeah, they don't exactly have the final pick, so that matchup is going to be determined by
5
Soniqs
seconds
and not
remaining.
by Fnatic.
Who had last pick last
Quincy
game?
Cruz
Also
turn
Soniqs,
to
right?
ban.
Would they
And
pick
they went for the Brewmaster.
They went Brew,
last.
yeah. That was their final pick, and this time it's going to get banned again. So Beastmaster's still available. Could go PL AM if you want to ban 2 heroes.
10 seconds remaining.
What about a good old patch carry for Fnatic? Go full aggro.
5 seconds remaining. Fnatic's
Would it
turn
be?
to pick.
And they go Terrorblade. Leaves Anti-Mage pretty open, but there is the Kunkka. They've got a decent amount of control with the Winter's Curse, Telekinesis. Like, AM might have a little bit of trouble getting away in these situations.
Yeah, I mean, we just don't really see
10
the hero anymore at
seconds
all as a
remaining.
carry.
Yeah, and it's not like a great AM game. Even
5
when it's a
seconds
perfect AM
remaining.
game, we don't even see it then.
Yeah, what about some nice and fun Arc Warden? I don't actually know if Timato plays that or not.
That would be pulling into the late v-late lineup again.
Yeah.
Quincy Cruz turn to
And
pick.
they're going to go Jug. So they've got a healing support, but they'll heal even more with the healing ward. The sustainability down bottom is going to be good for Fnatic. Soniqs now have the last pick to try and counter against this Jug. It'll be with either the
10
Rubik or the Winter
seconds
Wyvern.
remaining.
What would be worth picking here?
5
Something to
seconds
pressure the
remaining.
Jug. Like Beastmaster is pretty good, but
Night
depending on
Stalker be
Chen,
worth it?
so it's annoying. The lane is a bit weak with Night Stalker. It can work if you like outplay, but you're very reliant on doing so, which is not easy. Legion Commander,
You may now
bad.
select your heroes.
So it is going to end up being the Beastmaster.
yeah. Which is a very interesting pick also because Chen is pretty good against the Beastmaster. You can just take the boar every time. And if you don't skill into the boar, then the healing ward is more than enough to sustain yourself.
So it'll be MSS on the 4 Rubik. And then Fada on the 5 Winter Wyvern, Yawar on the Medusa, Quinn back on the Kunkka, Lazao on the Beastmaster.
So they have healing ward, Necrophos, and Chen.
The sustain
Heal-
lineup.
10
Yeah, as
seconds
we've seen so many
remaining.
times.
Yeah, it reminds me of something Secret would do,
5
right?
seconds
With
remaining.
the amount of sustain that they have.
Question is, where's the damage going to come from for Soniqs, especially early on? Like, if they get a pipe on the Necro, a mech on the Chen, and like a Rave Pact or something on a hero, I'm a little bit worried for Soniqs. And by a little bit, I mean a lot.
I'd have to say, I think I favor Fnatic's draft again.
Fnatic has to prove, though, that they can play a high-tempo draft before. I don't think they've really done it much this tournament. They definitely like to reserve themselves and go to the late game if they can. And if that happens, Dusa should, in theory, be very strong against what Fnatic has. So I'm hoping for Soniqs also. They can just level 1-1 so they have a chance of staying in the tournament.
Yeah, we would put them on a small percentage still, but definitely possible to continue to make it, as they would be towards the bottom end of that group. So they really need to pull out a victory.
All right, so it's going to be Jabs on the puck again. So it's offlane puck once more, mid Necrophos against the Kunkka. Makes it a very easy matchup for the Necro. Like, Kunkka hates playing into Necro. And then, honestly, Beastmaster isn't great against Chen Juggernaut. I'm a little bit worried for those lanes, especially early on for Quincy Crew. And again, by a little, I mean quite a lot.
Nobody look at anybody.
So how do you see, if you had to predict the future, 15 minutes in, what does the game look like?
15 minutes in?
In your face.
All Radiant Tier 1 towers gone. The map is pretty compressed. And Fnatic will be looking to take away the entire map from the Dusa, while Quincy Crew is trying to smoke around, trying to make space for a set Dusa. If Dusa gets big, he can definitely win this game. If he doesn't, they're going to run into way too much sustain in the game. Might end real fast. Not 12 minutes fast, but maybe 20 plus.
So here we go. Ready to go in game number 2.
You might wish to retract your last move.
What needs to go right here for both teams? I know I asked you to predict the future, but what needs to go right to make it perfect for both these lineups?
Here I am.
I mean, yeah, for Fnatic, it's really just win lanes, start snowballing, get a fast mech on the Chen, get maybe a pipe on the Necro, just sustain survivability items, 5-man early, take all the towers, take the map away from Dusa. For Quincy, it's just making sure that you don't lose too hard early on, because if you don't, and they don't get this sustain items up fast enough, you do have enough damage to actually kill them. This laning phase will be very telling to which direction this game is going to go to.
Yeah, despite the fact that they don't play the tempo draft that much on Fnatic, it definitely has the ability to open up for them if they do have a decent laning phase.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to have a decent laning phase, though, for Quincy Crew. Like, Necro absolutely destroys Kunkka. It's not even close. And as I said, Juggernaut Chen is a very strong dual lane as well.
And then even just the puck Tusk lane, we saw how conservative it could be, but I definitely feel like that is a lineup that could get something done.
They're giving up 3 bounty runes, though, to Radiant for free.
Yeah, they got pushed back. DJ and Jabs both getting pushed back by the Arctic Burn of Fada. And they end up getting 3 bounty runes there. We'll see how much that ends up turning into a big deal, but for right now, it's a little bit of a victory that Soniqs do need.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be keeping a lookout on this top lane. It can go either way, but again, you will have to outplay a little bit to the Radiant. This lane is not easy. They have double sustain, you'll have creeps, you can't really play with the boars. Spin out already.
Yeah, spin out, but Tomato's taking a lot of damage. He needs to be careful about how far forward he approaches that. Both him and Leslie are getting a little bit low, but Blade Fury's got a massive cooldown level 1, and he won't have that available for a long time, and he wants to get to level 2 to hopefully get that healing ward out as quickly as he can.
He actually went into the Divine Favor level 1, which gives both of them an armor and 1.5 HP region. But generally you see either Penitence or the Holy Persuasion, just to be able to pressure them a little bit more.
Do you think that maybe Dubu's going to go into the Divine Favor more and they skip the healing ward altogether?
It's possible. I've honestly most of the time seen it just being ignored the Divine Favor until later levels. Because Penalty is just so strong, and you always need the Holy Persuasion, of course.
I'll take that back.
But
He already took the healing ward.
He did, yeah.
Yeah, I just
Oh, yeah,
thought
watch
maybe
that.
I'd think outside the box, but now you are.
Retract your
Well,
last
he's
move.
trapped in
It
one, and
shall
he's
be
getting taken
duly
out here by
noted.
Jab. So first blood for Fnatic, and that is not something you want to see when you've got the Medusa down bottom. Fada couldn't do anything. All he's got is the Arctic Burn to work with.
It's definitely something you want to see if you're a Fnatic fan, though, because they are still outside the top 12, and this tournament is very important for them to stay in there, right? Or are they in the top 12 and this tournament was important for them to stay in there? I don't quite remember.
I think either way, it is very important. Fnatic is sitting at 10th with 1,020 points. I was going to say 1020. But, again, taking out a team like Soniqs would eliminate one from doing something, and, well, eliminated is Jabs by
Did
Fada.
he just solo kill him? With Arctic Burn only? I did not expect that.
The team's looking from the outside in. You can see Talon potentially get eliminated in the group stage. They're not moving up. Soniqs might be in the same situation. You have a small number of teams that can break through into the top 12, and the more teams you eliminate down there, the easier it's going to be to hold your spot at TI.
Who in this tournament is not in the top 12 right now? It's RNG, it's Talon.
Liquid, RNG, Outsiders, Soniqs, Na'Vi, Talon.
Radiant's courier has been
So
killed.
the teams that aren't doing well are very good for Fnatic to not do well, basically, to stay in the top 10.
Yeah, but they are doing well enough where they're going to move into the playoffs, potentially get themselves some points.
Yeah.
Fada caught over to the side. They've got the tag team, but this time he's level 2, so he has the Cold Embrace to work with.
Yeah, seems kind of chilly there. Heh heh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Cat attack.
No.
Cats are strange creatures, man.
Radiant's
Suddenly
courier
just
has
pounce
been
at
killed.
you.
Yeah. I was like, cat attack, but I realized that's you, not in the game.
Yeah, of course. There aren't many catty creatures in Dota, I believe.
Dire's
So
structures
losing
are
that
fortified.
courier, and seems
Could
like
get
the
middle,
lane
man.
is very open for Tomato. And then, yeah, I was just about to say, Bryle 24-4 to the Kunkkas 8-0. Not terrible for Quinn, and actually Dubu's around the bend.
Yeah, it's just gonna get worse and worse though for Quinn. Now it's gonna get completely bullied out of lane by the two supports.
And that's just going to leave it open for the Necrophos, who's closing in on that level 6. They'll bring Fada over, but DJ looking for the long-range shards are on the mark.
Has been killed.
What's Quinn doing
Down
there?
Fada's courier. Quinn was running away from Duba the entire time, and Golden Embrace into the X. DJ's got a snowball, and he'll be pulled back. He doesn't even use it yet, never even commits to it, doesn't feel the need to do so just yet. As he pops that stick, and he still has 200 health to work with. But Dubu
This
just
is-
zoning Quinn out.
They're bullying him so much. Sorry that I'm laughing, but this reminds me a lot of
What is it?
matchmaking games.
That-
Just play to
that has
tilt the
moved
enemy.
MSS over mid to go up against this Necro. That means Tomato's lane
Radiant's
is
middle
wide
tower
open.
is under attack.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna be very happy against the Beastmaster 1v1.
Dubu spotted
Poker
again.
He's back. He's so
X
tanky though.
And Torrent. Only level 3, but here comes Ryle, telekinesis, and under the tower, MSS gets the kill.
Not tanky enough.
So not the best look to feed the mid.
After the pressure you just put onto him though, I'm sure that's stomachable.
Look at how far ahead Ryle is from Quinn in terms of network.
Radiant's middle
Yeah, there's
tower
nothing you can
is
really
under
do.
attack.
That is
Dire's
insane.
top tower is
Look
under
where Brian is
attack.
standing. Like, what do you want to do about it?
Radiant structures are
Well,
fortified.
now they go to the X. You say, what do they want to do? He's got the heal, but they bring over Fada. This might be too far, but he does have a snowball save. The heal when he gets out of the snowball, he'll use it, but hit with the telekinesis,
Dang.
still being run down, and, well, you want to stand behind the tower, you're going to need a lot of aggression. 3 heroes there over mid, and Soniqs are going to get another kill.
Maybe you don't want to be tower diving that far into the game. It's just
Radiant's
6
middle
minutes into the
tower
game,
is under
but
attack.
yeah. Good punish by them. Now Kunkka will be able to catch up a little bit in terms of net worth. Juggernaut is getting scarily big though. And of course, Brile is still massively farmed. Brile should TP into the bot lane. He wants to kill the Dusa. No coil online yet. If you get shard trapped, he's dead. And he's dead.
Snowball,
Is under attack.
tag team, and golden
he dead?
grace. That will extend it, but the shards are late, and
dead.
late enough to hold him in for the Reaper's Scythe, and that will give that first stack on that ult.
Yeah. Goodbye, sir. Was nice knowing you. Luckily for your Y, it doesn't increase the respawn timer anymore.
Try to go for Tomato. He's holding off on the Omni Slash. He's gone 3-2-1.
Yeah, it's just all about sustaining yourself when there's no kill threat.
My thrift rewarded.
Skill build makes perfect sense. Right, I gave Quinn, as I said, some time to catch back up.
Yeah, he's still over 1,000 gold behind Brile, so Brile's having a perfect, well, sort of perfect start. It would have been much better if he didn't just end up dying there in the mid lane behind the tier 1 tower.
Yeah, is Kunkka in general a popular heroes tournament? He isn't, right?
So
He is? But I feel like I haven't seen him a whole lot. Yet, Soniqs is very
keen on it, right?
keen on it indeed, yeah. Like first phase as well.
I wouldn't say it's like globally popular, but it's certainly found its niche.
But he's flying, so he should probably be fine.
Well, they've got the snowball. They're going to pull both in. MSS is coming over. He'll have a telekinesis, and they don't have a snowball to keep DJ alive.
Dire's
Quinn comes
middle
over
tower
trying to
is under
find the range
attack.
for an X. But the shards block him out.
Radiant's
Nice.
That's
bottom
well
tower
done,
is
but
under
from
attack.
one grasp to the other, and Ywar is actually not going to chase this.
Yeah, the already 2k goal behind though. Which is not a good sign for this early game. And Timaru got the Midas queued up once more. I can't believe this is like slowly devolving into Midas patch.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere too.
Every carry seems to be behind it. Four lands and Brown leads Tidebringer. It's pretty tanky though. Going Spirit Vessel, first item. He's got a charge on that urn already.
Yeah, Vessel is very strong. Against the Kunkka, against the Beast, even Dusa. And it counters the Total Embrace too, of course.
You bros are owning.
Holy heck, you bros are owning.
Radiant's bottom tower
Dude,
is
trying
under
to get
attack.
his level 6, he's level 4 up here, top to the level 7 of Leslau.
Radiant
MSS is up
are
here too, so
scanning.
we'll
Radiant's
see if he can
bottom
survive.
tower
He's hiding
is
in the
under
trees,
attack.
Quinn's searching, and eventually we'll find him. They'll have the X, they'll throw the axes, they'll put him up in the air with a torrent, and that will give them an open lane into this tier 1 tower. Jabs, though, he's going to get a tier 1 bot himself, it seems. There's a lot of pressure is put on Fada, and it might just be a solo kill for Jabs. Nobody coming over just yet, but it should at least push Fada back to secure the tower. At some point in time, trying to get the deny. Mark it right, and there it
Radiant's
is.
bottom tower has
He'll
fallen.
get the tower, he'll go for Fada again, he'll look for the high 5 into the Arctic Burn, and no Uzur for a couple
Tomato's coming
seconds, but here
too.
comes Tomato, and eventually there's the kill for this up.
Retract your last move.
Making it look easy while Necrolite, Necrophos ran to the top lane rather than didn't even TP. Defend that tower. 3k lead now. Game is slowly getting out of control for Quincy Crew already. How's our boy Beastmaster looking? Pretty far still from the Overlord. And they already have the mech soon. They need to go for the mech. Vestal's online. Juggernaut
Over
is
the toss.
rich.
Jug's ahead by a lot, and so is Brile. Brile's probably looking for another Reaper Scythe. They get the X, and that is out onto Dubu. Dubu's level 6. They go to the Reaper Scythe, doesn't quite get the kill onto Quinn. It happens afterwards. They go to the Witcher's Curse, but no damage being
Radiant
done.
structures
Doesn't
are
save the life of
fortified.
this Kunkka, and Fnatic still continuing to roll.
Yeah. Hand of God is early on, it's just such a strong spell. It's basically, how much does it heal? 400 HP
Radiant's middle
globally for the entire team.
Force punch.
Oh, Fanta might be that too.
And Snowball, the control on Fata. And only stealing the base shift. So eventually Fata's gonna die here. As Bryle throws on that Spirit Vessel once again.
Yeah, 4k lead now.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Gonna be 5k soon. Maybe even just after this tower. But you can just see Medusa's trying to catch back up.
Is under attack.
Mech is now done too, yeah. All the components are coming together for Fnatic, but not so much for Quincy Crew.
Radiant's top tower.
There it is, 5k.
This feels like it's definitely turned into sustain for Fnatic, and they can kind of snowball through this early
Radiant's
mid-game.
top tower is under attack.
And not much here from Soniqs in terms of stopping this, and might have to rely on Yawar to farm it up, and hopefully this game turtles enough.
Yeah, but usually playing like that already is kind of like admitting defeat. So they're still gonna try to get out of the map and try to get something done. But so far they've just been reacting the entire time. Oh, Quinn again.
Trouble, and over mid, Spirit Vessel once again steals the heal on MSS. They've got the Potent Embrace. The sustain is there for now. They go into the Winter's Curse. That might allow Quinn to leave. A Torrent's gonna follow this up with a Stone Gaze. They've got the damage to get them going to Bryle. They take out one, and they'll look for Jabs, but he's got that Illusory Orb to clear the Captain River. And the Splinter Blast doesn't do much damage to Tomato.
Finally something going their way. Yeah, might even be taking the mid tower. This is the glyph though. It's gonna get pretty scary once Bryle's up again. Didn't manage to get the ghost shot off. Because he had 20 charges on the magic stick. He wouldn't have died otherwise. So halfway to the Manta.
That does give Yawar more time to farm.
Yeah.
Buying as much time as they can, and that's really what they need. They're down 4k, and I think Fnatic just got to stay on the gas even though Bryle died there, right? Like, you need to keep up the pressure.
Yeah, and you can. It was just a little bit sloppy that they weren't ready to help him there. But what you said, they're doing it straight away. It's walking back up, top, towards Jabs, for this Lao. They definitely saw him there.
Side, Snowball in, that hits Leslie. Walrus Punch to follow it up. Jabs is there, Cold Embrace. That's admitted, but the Winter's Curse is available, and they're going to use it immediately. Jabs is low, Jabs in trouble, Jabs is gone. Leslie pressed on by Bryle, good charge by DJ. Ghost Ship comes in, Reaper Scythe onto this Beastmaster, and they'll finally get a second Reaper Scythe from Bryle. Into the Spirit Vessel, they've got the X keeping Bryle close. DJ has got Snowball just in case this Necro needs it, and Dubu, no mech and no Hand of God, both used in this fight already. So Fata back down from the Arctic Burn, running out. Charge, be on the money. Cold Embrace, Snowball holding it. Once he comes out of the Cold Embrace, the Walrus Punch will get the kill on a Fata, taking out a second. So again, sustain the name of the game, and Fnatic will take out 2 heroes with said sustain.
Tomato almost into the Maelstrom, so his farming potential is going to go even higher. Took it up with that Midas already. And Yawar still trying to finish his Manta style. Like, if you have free farm on Medusa, you're usually looking at like a minute 12 Manta style. So he's been delayed by quite a bit. Obviously, there's a lot of pressure on the Dire.
Now, is there a point where the net worth lead for Fnatic is just too much for Sonic?
Yeah, but it shouldn't be happening anytime soon. Ish smoked up, but it could be a good coil. Not good for it.
Got it available, but MSS right there, telekinesis, and now he'll drop it. Knowing it can't be stolen because the spell steal was used on the Waning Rift. So they drop it down, they go to the Stone Gaze, Jabs now needs to leave with the Illusory Orb. He went to the Dream Coil maybe thinking there would be some follow-up, but Fnatic doesn't give it.
Very preemptive Stone Gaze though.
Radiant's bottom tower.
That's a cooldown for 90
attack.
seconds. Gonna make him feel quite a bit more scared. I should have found those side lanes.
Dire are scanning.
Top lane. 2 heroes here. Bryle once again. go into the Ghost Shroud. Primal Roar committed. He's got to heal in a second, but the Waning Rift that was stolen earlier comes into play. And with 4 heroes here for the side of Sonic, they'll take out Pryl again. He's sitting through 3 and 2.
Regeneration.
Tomato, Maelstrom, like you said, is going to increase his farm. He's sitting above Yawar only by 1,000 gold, so the Medusa is catching up.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
He is, but we'll see how well they can control Fnatic lineup once they're all happy and dandy. Well, they're going to Roche me right now, and they shouldn't be able to stop that at all. The healing one as well. Too many summons. That's an agent for Juggernaut. Once he has shards, he's going to feel very, very strong.
Anybody try to sneak the jump? Doesn't look like it.
Do they even know?
There's the Aegis. They're actually going to follow this up, potentially looking for Quinn. Oh, Shard just short, but the Dream Coil's there. They don't have anybody else coming through. They backed off. DJ went the other way immediately after he missed those shards. So could have maybe had a snowball, but he doesn't have that Blink Dagger quite yet, so he doesn't have the gap close. And this is a ward placed right under the nose of a sentry.
Yeah, you never want to be overcommitting when you already doubt yourself the first time.
Is under attack.
It's a pretty good rule of thumb in Dota. Like, if you feel bad the first time you see something, probably it's not worth going in. Now the shard is online on Juggernaut, so his spin is going to deal a ton of damage.
Leslo now has this Vlad. He's going into the helm of the Overlord, of course. You've got Manta finished on the Medusa, going straight Scotty after, too.
Yeah, that Scotty time is going to be very strong against all these heals. Healing reduction provides absolutely massive.
Welcome back.
So we'll see if Fnatic want to make a move with this Aegis. If they're going to use it to farm, get that Mjolnir finished off for Tomato.
Radiant are scanning.
It's actually a very fast Mjolnir. Sometimes we'll just see the Basher right now, or even the Scotty, just to complete the spin build.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Pulling
under
back
attack.
Ryle again. Goes into Ghost Shroud. Tomato thinking about going in for a commitment there. But this team is just being pretty patient for the moment. Again, just giving Yawar time to continue to farm. They've opened up a lot of space for him.
Yeah, but at the same time, they're falling behind the net worth every minute
Radiant's
because of how much
bottom
map they can
tower is under
control.
attack.
DJ, he has an Invis rune.
Yeah, he's still
They have no
invisible
sentries.
here, and nobody's going to spot him. They don't have a reveal, and he's going to run from behind. They look over Leslo, they get the Walrus Punch on the MSS. They go to the Reaper Scythe on the Beastmaster. Kill him immediately, but they still get the kill on Leslo out for a start. Hand of God was used. Dream Coil is committed. Fada will fall second. Fnatic will get 2 more
Radiant's
kills.
bottom tower is under attack.
Again, I compliment the amount of space they're making for the Medusa and how well Yawar is farming, but like you said, the rest of the team isn't finding anything. You look at the net worth of these guys, Quinn and Leslo, they don't really have much. Even Ruby farming up the north.
Yeah, and now they're looking
Yawar.
for Medusa, they caught him.
Yeah, they caught
Let's go,
Yawar.
guys.
Ryle doesn't have the Reaper Scythe. They do have the Snowball. They have the Shards. They'll turn around. They want to stick with Yawar. They save the Walrus Punch. He's out of mana. MSS with a Blade Fury. They start to back away. He steals Tag Team. Again, they're just going to disrupt Yawar's farming patterns. This is all while
Radiant's
Tomato
middle
will
tower
continue
is
his
under
own
attack.
farming, and now he just sits 730 gold away from picking up that Mjolnir.
Yeah, once that Mjolnir is up, the damage output with Omni Slash is going to be absolutely massive. At least there's a BKB on Kuka to be able to save a bit, but ooh, if he gets blocked off there, he's just dead. So fire. Or water.
Wins BKB back up in 4 seconds. Brigand's Blade for Tomato. One of the better neutrals.
Oh, probably the best you can get. Yeah. 300 gold to that Mjolnir. DPS check will be met for sure. How is Chen looking? Yep, going into the Wraith Pack.
Win patient on this BKB. Almost gets blocked by the shards on the steps,
Radiant's
and eventually
bottom tower is under
MSS
attack.
does have that level of core death
Dire
pulse, so
are
he's healing
scanning.
Quinn up.
Radiant's
Again, Quinn's
bottom
not really
tower has
farming all
fallen.
too much. His net worth's sitting pretty stationary, while Jug as well as the Necro
Dire's
continue
top
to farm
tower
up.
is under
Bryle,
attack.
he's got that Kaya Sun, he's got the Spirit Vessel, he's also got the Shard for the Death Seeker. Things are looking good for Bryle, despite the
Radiant's
fact that he's had a
bottom
couple of
tower
deaths,
is under
but
attack.
none really all too important when, of course, you're still making up the net worth, and Tomato's got a lot of open space to work with, and he's got that Mjolnir being flown out in just a moment.
Yeah, you're going to see the net worth steadily increasing more and more and more, like about 1,000 per minute, just because they're controlling so much of the radiant space. It's just the Medusa farming.
MSS brings the smoke,
That's
waning
not
rift,
big
dream coil on a 2. Got a start on Leslau, as well as Fada. Fada cold embraces himself. They've got the snowball. That's going to go over to the Tusk. That also hits on a Quinn. They go to the Blade Fury. The Primal War is going to be committed onto the Tusk. DJ, he's still alive thanks to the hand of God. They get the kill on a Fada. MSS with the Blade Fury TP out. Leslau TPs as well. And they just get the kill on the Winter Wyvern. So not everything Fnatic would have wanted from that.
Retract your last move.
Yeah, with
I
the
guess
space given to
Soniqs
Medusa,
yeah.
I would actually say it went into their favor, right? This little skirmish. Oh, they caught window.
Yeah, they catch
Gone.
this
Gone.
Conka, who pops the BKB, goes for the TP, and gone.
That was nice of you.
And gone indeed. But again, that means Quinn and Leslau aren't farming anything. Yawar is, but he's facing the single best anti-carry in the game, which is Juggernaut. One Omni Slash can instantly kill you, especially with the farm he has.
Radiant's top
It'll be
tower is under attack.
1v5, it feels like, for the side of Soniqs.
Yeah. The last game didn't work. This game he has even less farm.
Jabs, he's got that Witchblade, Blink Dagger, he's going into the Kaya Sun. So Kaya Sun for him, Kaya Sun for Necro.
Kaya San for everyone.
Yeah.
Quinn got caught out again. They have the coin. He has no TP this time.
And no
Oh,
BKB, on cooldown for 30 seconds. And there's the Snowball Walrus Punch and right click from Jabs to do the deed and get the kill on a Quinn.
Yeah, just look at the damage from the puck with the growth ball as well.
Yawar needs to be careful with his positioning at the moment. He was pretty far forward getting chased by Bryle, and instead Tomato, ooh, he was thinking about going for Fada. Attention was elsewhere.
Now, it has just been a slow and steady decline for Quincy Crew. The question for them is, how are they going to get back into this game? Because they aren't really trying to make any offensive plays because they feel they can't, but at the same time, they're just getting outscaled as well. Like, where's your comeback into the game? Leslau is just going to die now here too.
Snowball not on the Leslau. Shards also missed the mark, but they go to Primal Roar on the Dubu. Dubu's got a mech, and he's trying to run away from his Helm of the Overlord creeps. Can they keep him alive? No. Run down by the Ancient Thunderhide. That's unfortunate.
He got 560 gold for the Dubu kill.
Yeah. That's a lot of gold to give, but still a 12k lead here for the side of Fnatic.
Yeah, it's just emphasizing on how far ahead they actually are. If you get that much money for a plus 5, I mean, he's decently farmed, don't get me wrong. Actually, way more farm than DJ, so I guess he plus 4. Still a ton of gold. They can't even touch Bryle at all.
There
He finishes Guardian Dusa.
yeah.
Where's the damage output though? Again, it's very lacking.
Going Daedalus next.
Yeah, he just needs to pump out the damage.
So 2 minutes till the next Roche.
Scanning.
Fnatic in a good spot to just kind of sustain and hold this area of the map. Make sure they get Roche eventually. Potentially catch some others as Yawar is going to TP over towards mid. Maybe to look to fight. Got a double damage on Jabs. They'll catch Bryle. They've got the telekinesis and they use the dive bomber to stun up DJ. They don't really need him to help at the moment. Pinnacle is going to be placed down onto 2. I believe it was stolen by MSS and immediately dropped afterwards to get the kill onto Fada. They'll take the Winter Wyvern. They look over at the Tusk. Now goes into Snowball. He's also got the healing ward coming up to heal him up. Snowball hits on the Queen. Jabs is here. Stone Gaze used. DJ into the trees, surviving for now, never ends up dead. Reach from Scython to Quinn, they'll take him the Kunko, they'll look for more. This might be the final fight for the side of Soniqs as they lose MSS. Yawar trying to stand his ground, but the Blade Fury right on top of him, and the kill is there for Bryle. They'll take out the Medusa again, only Jabs falls.
That's the 4 towers.
4-for-1 trade and a high ground push potential here for the side of Fnatic.
Yeah, that's a healing ward for Juggernaut. They have all the chain creeps. It should be an easy Rex. They still have a Glyph to delay it, but against Juggernaut, a Glyph doesn't really do anything. That's why Juggernaut's such a popular carry lately. One of the best tempo pushers of the game. And they're not even using the Glyph because they know they can't defend it. Very, very one-sided game this time around.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
17,000 net worth lead from Fnatic. They never lost a step throughout this entire game.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I mean, the draft again was very... It was very hard for Quincy to do much of anything. I don't know why they prioritize Kunkka so much. 2 games in a row already where he feels kind of just okay. And this Medusa too, you know, it's a strong carry, but only if you can really involve her in the game. Looking for Timato potentially.
Yeah, but the Walrus one comes down. Vada ends up dead first. They're going to look towards the rest. The silence is out on the Beastmaster. Leslow's gone. Stone Geese again from the alarm, but they're not too scared about it. He can finally kill that Wraith Pact, and MSS, well, he's got the control on the TJ for a moment, as well as the X pull back into the Ghost Ship. They get the kill on the TJ. They'll at least take out one. They'll look for the Force Stomp, but that won't land. So Jabs continues to go on these supports, gets the kill on the MSS.
Bryle converting from behind.
Soniqs can only just watch as he leaves, as Bryle comes around the bend. Jabs nearby again. He from Quinn. Winter's Curse made over to the side to just stay alive. Vada, that doesn't control anybody. The right click's in on a Bryle as well as the Primal Roar that's on the Necrophos. But Jabs has another kill on a Fada. They've got the Hand of God. They'll heal up.
Oof.
The pause from Jabs too, as he lags. But as they'll unpause, Tomato will be right on top of Yawar. That's right, oh crap, with a Blade Fury. And Omni Slash coming off cooldown in just 4 seconds. He doesn't have the mana for it, but he does have 20 wand charges, so he should.
Got a Reaper as well, which is off cooldown too. Healing ward, healing up Bryle, so this is very much a fight they can take quite easily. There's no Stone Gates either, no Roar, so I don't really see anything that will hold them back from just completely destroying Yawar here.
And we can look at a replay while we're paused at this moment and wait for them to unpause. But they went for Tomato, and like you said, who played who? Blink in, Walrus Punch, Fada was dead before he hit the ground. 2 men.
Yeah, Leslau just gets spun to death.
Yeah.
Super easily. Like, they just don't have the damage to kill anyone. I think they lose only DJ here because he's off very far by himself. Because they identified that Necro TP to the bottom, so he's making his way all the way over. But yeah, Puck being a menace as always. Easy kill on MSS. And now we are back to where we were. Yawar still in trouble. Like, I've been thinking about a scenario where he gets out of here. Can't think of any. He's just dead. Like, super dead.
Yeah, I don't know if he makes his way out of this one.
It's either going to be a Reaper that kills him or an Omni Slash.
And he doesn't have buyback either.
Yeah, if Yawar dies here, that could just be the GG. Wait, let's
for
see.
them to unpause.
Dubu is there with an Alpha Wolf too, which gives Jug even more damage. Jabs, full health. Yeah. Like, if you ever wondered how it looks like shortly before you die, and what kind of image it would be, Yawar is like the perfect person to ask right now. How did you feel, Yawar? I'm in trouble. I would like to not be in this situation.
Yeah, basically looking at his death, he's got a Divine Rapier queued up, but I don't think they're going to get to that point, truthfully.
Yeah, no chance.
That was costly.
Look.
Wait, just
Cute little healing.
theoretically, okay?
Theoretically.
If
Go on. Yeah.
SQ loses game, they are 4-10. And it's gonna be between... Well, Liquid needs to lose 4 more games. It's too much math for me. I'm terrible at math.
We know.
Not as bad as you, though.
Yeah, well, I'm from NA. Like,
Yeah, NA math, lol. So Liquid and Talon, they drew their series 1-1. So Liquid is 5-7 and Talon's is 4-8 right now. So that would put Sonic at the very bottom.
if they were to lose this game.
Yeah, and then how do you get... Is there even a chance for a tiebreaker if you're 4-10? Liquid has 2 more games to play. There's too much math involved. I'm giving up. I tried. Sorry, guys.
Well, they'd be 4-10. The best they could end is 6-10, right?
Yeah. But Liquid is also not that much better. Because they're sitting at... What are they sitting at? 5-7.
Soniqs would have to beat Outsiders 2-0, and Outsiders would have to lose their next series 0-2. And then they would be tied at 6-10.
Yeah. I think it's mostly going to be between the bottom 4.
Now.
Liquid, Sonics, Talon, and Thunder Awaken.
That was costly.
Liquid plays
Quinn
RNG.
is definitely not
RNG
happy.
played well.
Death is upon you.
Quinn is super not happy.
Holy heck.
He wants to get out of this game. I can't blame him. Like, these kind of pauses are the worst. When you know the game is like 99% over, but you have to like kind of play it out anyway to see if the Deucer survives or not. I'd imagine as soon as the Deucer dies, we see the GG.
Yeah, that wouldn't be too surprising, honestly.
Yeah. And you're kind of just looking at this picture, you know? You're Sonics, you're looking at this picture, you're like, yeah, I kind of want to just be out of here.
Maybe they'll survive.
You know what would be really funny? If suddenly all of Fnatic just run back. They're like, yeah, we're out. I'll be like, what?
So, long extended pause. We get to look at our ugly mugs again. We would have been back before this. Look at that. Our names get to show up. We get to talk about... What should we talk? We should keep it on the game, right? Yawar makes it out, survives.
We have to give percentages to everything, though. Percentage of that happening, 0. Okay, continue.
You really think 0?
Like, absolutely 0.
Because there's Reaper Scythe.
Okay, so what's going to happen is Quinn's going to try to help him. Jabs is going to kill Quinn. Then he's going to get Reapered anyway, or just Omni-slashed, as we see now. Dubu is back in.
So here we go. Spin on the Yawar, and so far Quinn just backing off, but he's silenced. The Wuzu exactly gets the kill. There's the Reaper Scythe. And Yawar, he'll end up dead for 60 seconds. You were right about some of it, but not the initial or the immediate GG call just yet.
I knew it. I'm super right with everything.
Fnatic will take the 2-0 over Soniqs, and that puts the Soniqs in dire straits, and Fnatic towards the top.
Yeah. Definitely not looking too happy someplace, even leaving without a GG. Like, I feel for them, man. Again, first tournament with the new sponsor, a lot of pressure on you. You were probably hoping for a better result. But it's still not completely over. Like, if you 2-0 Outsiders, it is not completely on hands anymore. You have to hope that other teams mess up now. But in case they do, you got to be ready for that chance because otherwise you would be hating yourself. But for Fnatic, they're 8-6.